everybody. Happy New Year's. Happy 2020. This is a new year, a new decade. And this reading is for Sagittarius. And this is just a overview for the 2020. Something to focus some of our energies on to help us jumpstart this new decade. I say that a new decade is incredible. Absolutely incredible. Wow. Anyway, what I did is I'm starting these readings with a chakra. So we're going to be operating from the vibration of, for you Sagittarius, and this is Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. So please hit that subscribe button for me. So help me grow my channel. We're starting with the second chakra. This is the sacral chakra. This is an area, well, it says relationships, but it has more than, this chakra activates flexibility, creativity, desires, your appetite, dealing with addictions, fulfillment of your desires, your community, your family, your tribe, your emotional intelligence, because this deals with feelings, your emotional needs, what the boundaries you set, your trust issues, all of these, sexuality, all that stuff falls under this particular chakra. And it's located, around the lower abdomen. And like I said, relationships. It holds the key to healthy relationships, the way we express ourselves through creativity and passion. This is strongly aligned with our appetite, like I said, addictions, karmic patterning. It's a spark of deep passion. So to activate or stimulate this chakra, depending on if there's block or there's some imbalance, I would suggest that you place a carnelian crystal. And a carnelian crystal, I think I have one right here. See, it's like this red color. Or you can get like a coral or a moonstone or a fire opal would be very good too, because this particular chakra is associated with the ovaries, your urinary tract, your adrenals. It's water. So even when you think about it in the sense of it being water, the goddesses and gods that are associated with it would be like Yemaya, Auset, Indira, Pan, Vishnu. And if you're more into the archangels, that would be Gabriel or Metatron. This is with the fish, the sea fish. So going back though, that crystal, if you could lie on the floor and hold a crystal, or just place it on that sacral area and meditate and focus on what you want to create in your relationships, or just focus on, use as a focal point the color orange, that fire red or that reddish orange color. Just use that as a focal point to help stimulate and activate that particular chakra. But pulling this card, it's like this is a powerful time and opportunity to deepen relationships and the way we connect with things around the world. Not just people, the relationship with yourself, your family, pets, creative projects, your home. For things to grow, expand, to be healthy, your relationships need to be fed and nurtured. So Basically our relationships teach and mirror many traits back to us. Sometimes this reflection is hard to accept. However, when we're willing to see ourselves honestly and work positively with our behavior, then we're entitled to a huge opportunity here. So if it's time for you to create a long-lasting, healthy relationship with yourself and be your own best friend, now's the time. Because really, when you're your own best friend, if you want to attract a certain relationship, it will come to you. And as you're laying on the floor or sitting in the chair or focusing on that fire, that light, maybe there's a mantra or affirmation. My relationships are aligned with my highest good and my soul's purpose. So for 2020, I would encourage you to work on the relationship with yourself, because that's going to attract everything else is going to come. When you have a better relationship with yourself, it's going to reflect outward. Now, some of us do have good relationships with ourselves, so then you're going to see it manifest more outward. But it's all going to boil down to the relationships. And these relationships, especially with this particular chakra, let me just say, pulling this particular chakra, it would be good to maybe study the effects of the moon. If you notice it's a full moon, new moon, maybe just keep a journal on what you're feeling emotionally at that time. And try to free yourself from base emotions like anger, envy, greed, and regulate your primal needs, and maybe elevate your consciousness through the fine arts and crafts. That would be something good to help stimulate and unblock or activate this chakra. What also is good, since these have to do with your ovaries, your urinary tract, the fluids, making sure you're drinking good, clean water, maybe go swimming. And if you need to, go see a counselor. I'm not a doctor. I'm just putting it out there. But also, maybe ballet, some type of yoga or freestyle yoga, eating a lot of orange foods, salmon, papaya, melons, those type of things. These are all the things that's going to really help stimulate and activate, depending if there's some blockage or, something that needs to be regulated. These are all things that help stimulate that chakra in to have a positive result. Now, what I pulled next is from the Santa Muerte deck. Now, this is the message from Spirit, and you have Judgment here. And Judgment is a master of all the elements. It's like, you see this? It's like they're yelling from heaven at you. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? You see that? It's like, are you getting the message loud and clear? This is like a birth of your consciousness. And the message is, having judged and pondered a situation, act rapidly and indulge the desire that is awakening in you. What's awakening in you? And what I think is interesting, that you got that sacral chakra. What's awakening in you? The relationship with yourself. What are you being inspired to do? You're getting the message. And this really could be, coming from 2019, this past decade. We all had different experiences. And so what has awakened? And it's like, it's calling out to you. The judgment is here. What are you willing to change? What are you willing to do? What adjustments do you want to make going forward in this new decade? You're planting the seeds now. Now, I also pulled a moon card. What I think was interesting, let's see with this, maybe, checking the moon phases and how they have an impact on you. What do you need to release at this particular time? This is the waning moon. What do you need to release? So something needs to fall away. Sometimes we just need some downtime, or sometimes there's just some things we just need to let go. And this may be a sign that something has peaked for better or worse, and it's just time to move on and get to stepping. So it's safe. This is to let you know that it's safe to let go and move on. So move forward with little resistance and release any emotional baggage that you've been carrying. Say sorry to someone if you need to. Do your energetic work. And in doing so, you're going to see what lies ahead. There's something that is lying ahead. It's like, I used to sell, and you have to be, when you go out to meet a client, you have to do all this preparation. You need to know about his business and all these things. So the last decade has prepped you for this time. All your life experiences up to this time has prepped you. And with all that preparation coming to this moment, you know, tapping into that relationship with yourself, you're getting the message is coming loud and clear, what you need to release and let go of so that you can move forward. Now, I've pulled a oracle card, and it says passion. Do what excites you. Get fired up about your life. Increase your energy levels. So you need, what I think is interesting, you know, what stirs your passion? What stirs your feelings, your emotions? And this is the same color. More or less, it's the same chakra. You see that? There's like no mistakes. What's stirring in you, Sag? You already know what you need to let go of. You know this. I mean, even if it's addiction, if it's some shallow relationship, or maybe you do have a health issue that you may, something like a kidney stone. I'm just saying. I'm not a doctor, but I'm just saying. So what is stirring your passion? Life can be exciting and adventurous if you want to be. You want it to be. And Sag, you are the adventurer. So why settle for less and accept feeling bored or unfulfilled? Here, the fire is ignited. The passion is ignited in your heart and set ablaze with energy of enthusiasm. Do more of what lights you up. And be fearlessly pursue your passions. If it has to do with your career, your personal life, or both, have the courage to travel, change your job, start your own business or a nonprofit. Take a stand for what you believe in. Speak out on issues you care about and get more involved in making a difference. Get out into the world, laugh more, dance more, love more, live more. Leave fine and normal behind. Because that's a drag and a bore, right? So this is calling you to increase your energy level so that you naturally feel alive. It's like if you need to clean up your diet, get more sleep, exercise, nurture your body. And when your energy levels are high, so too is your passion for life. Oh! It would say, it's on and popping. That was my uncle's favorite line. It's on and popping. You got getting your energy up, your passion. And with all that comes with some emotional balance. And to really stir that passion, you got the call, right? You got the call of judgment. So what do you need to release to set the world on fire? Hey, I'm just saying. I'm just telling you what I see here. I'm just telling you what I see. So, what I have done is I have pulled 2 cards. And these 2 cards, more or less, have to do with the beginning and the end of the year. The first half of the year, the last half of the year. Although we know energy intertwines. So these could be things you deal with during the course of the year. But let's see, we're starting out with an 8 of Cups. So this 8, what are you seeking? What are you abandoning, in a sense? There's some type of dissatisfaction with something. So maybe in 2019, did you change relationships? Now, relationships, I'm going to say, it doesn't have to be a love relationship. It could be relationship with your job. It could be relationship with a creative endeavor. It could be a number of things. What are you walking away from, or what are you feeling you need to walk away from? Now, this could have already happened in 2019, and now you're getting the residual effects from that. But at the same time, I see this as a spiritual yearning. And with all this water and this sacral chakra, the need, what are you feeling? And so I would encourage you again, since we got this waning moon card, and with this particular chakra, if you notice the effects like a full moon, new moon, crescent moon, or if there's certain things that you're noticing, maybe write a journal as to what you're feeling, and it would reveal more to you, and then it will help you to realize the steps that it's like you got to answer the call. You see that this calling you out. It's like, wake up. You see him getting up out of there? Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. What was that, a TV show? Wake up. Oh, Martin. That was it. Okay. So what's stirring in you emotionally? What are you abandoning or ready to step away from? Because, first of all, that you know you're stepping away. Success is uncertain, but you know you got to go. It's time. As I say, it's time to make a change, and the change is now. Now, also, this year we're dealing with the 6. We have this here. So be happy with your ability. It's like to see the world. You could also mean that you're having a child. Maybe you're giving birth to a child, or you're looking at the world through the innocence of a child, or you're reviewing some of your childhood memories. You're looking at the past for inspiration, or you're longing for something more simplistic and less complicated at this particular time. Passion. You're searching for that inner passion. What gets you up in the morning? What is motivating you? What are you ready to walk away from? Or did you walk away from something already in 2019? And now you are recalibrating, in a sense, because you've already made a change and you're evaluating your feelings about the situation. And what are you going to give birth to? Are you giving birth to a child, or are you giving birth to the inner child within you, and as you see things through a new lens emotionally? This is all your emotions. You're getting the call. It's like the lights are on. I was thinking about that song. I'm not going to sing it for you, but the light is on. It's like your emotions are being awakened. Your passions are being awakened, Sag. So what you going to do? I strongly suggest you hit that subscribe button and give me a thumbs up. And let me know what's going on, or share, so that we can grow. All of us can grow together here. And wow, I think this is quite beautiful, because I think this is already, a lot of this has been set into motion. So what you gonna do next? All right, let me know. I hope this is the best 2020 or the beginning of a new decade, a new era in your life. Inspired by passion, Sagittarius, sun, moon, and rising. All right. So like, share, subscribe, give me a thumbs up. This is Sister Omi. Peace.